This is a time when we honor the people who've answered the call to do God's missional work. At a time when people of color faced many challenges, they still persevered, so much so that we're able to talk about them today. You'll be surprised to see how we all are deeply connected. Come along with us on this journey as we see how God's mission unfolds. I'm Warren May. I'll be your host. Let's begin. Susan Angeline Collins was a Methodist missionary for more than 30 years. Prior to founding a school for girls in Angola, Africa, in the early 1900s, Collins owned her own laundry business. She was an entrepreneur of her time. Born in Illinois in 1851, the daughter of an indentured servant, Collins was the first African-American student to attend Upper Iowa University. She worked in the home of the Reverend Jason Payne, a Methodist pastor in Iowa. She later owned her own laundry business in Huron, Dakota. In those days, it was common for people to use old newspaper to wrap their laundry. One day, when Collins removed someone's laundry and unfolded the paper, she saw an advertisement about the Chicago Training School for Home and Foreign Missions. Collins sold the business to follow God's call to attend the school. Collins' desire to share the love of Jesus motivated her to leave for Africa in 1887 at the age of 36. She worked 13 years for no pay under what was known as a self-supporting mission. Serving under this model made it difficult to afford the necessities like shoes, but care packages from Reverend Payne's family back home in Iowa sustained Collins' work. Despite hardships, Collins established a boarding school which housed over 50 girls. In 1900, Collins returned to Iowa and was told at age 50 she was too old to continue as a missionary. She immediately began raising funds for return passage to Africa. The Pacific branch of the Methodist Women's Foreign Missionary Society helped Collins resume her work in Angola, this time with pay. She served 18 more years. Collins purchased a home in Iowa. When she retired and became a beloved member of the community and her local Methodist Episcopal Church, Collins passed away in 1940, weeks shy of her 89th birthday. You know, this story about Collins is so inspiring. It brings back memories of my trips to Africa, starting in 1981 in Ghana, West Africa, and then later in 2000 in East Africa, to Zambia, to Kenya, to Mozambique, to South Africa. And you know what I saw in all of those countries? I saw schools. I saw schools where young children were enthusiastic and excited about learning. And it's amazing to see the teachers. They were the heroes who came together each and every day, prepared food for these children, food for their bellies and food for their minds, their thoughts. And when I think about Collins and the way she started this so many years ago and how it continues even to this day, it inspires me to know that when you put your life in God's hands the way she did, when you realize that there's more to do than just cleaning laundry, you have to clean up people's souls and get them excited about ministry, get them excited about life, get them excited about having purpose. It's an inspiring thing that perhaps even you should be thinking about. What would you like to do for God? What is His still small voice saying to you? And understand that it's a good investment. It's worth the effort because you can change lives, generations to come. Be still and hear God's voice. And we'll be back next week with the final installment of this series. You won't want to miss it.